Hey everybody, and good Thursday evening to you. It's 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm here, and this is the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast video. We're getting set for the end of February and the start of March and the upcoming weekend, and we've got all sorts of ups and downs coming over the next several days. I wanted to take a moment and reminisce about today's date in weather history. It was just last year. Oh, that was so nice, a record high on today's date. In 2024, 64 degrees. We haven't even sniffed 64 so far this February and so far this year. In fact, our high water mark so far has been in the middle 50s, but I think we're going to eclipse that during the middle of next week. We may not hit 64, but I think we've got a good shot at hitting 60 by the middle of the upcoming week. So far in February, with just one day to go, it of course has been cooler than the average across a lot of the country east of the Rockies. Some exceptions. The southeast has been pretty warm in those warm colors. This kind of gray color here locally, this is just under a degree, a couple of degrees in some spots as far as the departure from average. Certainly the departures from average are more significant across parts of the Corn Belt and heading out into the northern plains, where it's been a frigid month of February and end of meteorological winter. All right, recording this video at 7:24 p.m. and we have some showers pushing through. We've had several lightning strikes in some of these showers. Even had a severe thunderstorm warning for a time south and east of Columbus earlier on this evening. But again, as of about 7:25, we have a little bit of lightning approaching Dover and New Philly along I-77. Some lightning also in parts of Geauga County, getting set to perhaps move into parts of our viewing area over the next hour or so. And actually, with this afternoon's update, the Storm Prediction Center issued their first low-end level 1 risk of severe weather of the year for our state of Ohio. This did not include our viewing area, but it did include places like Columbus and Dayton and Parkersburg and Athens and over towards Cambridge as well. Had a few hail-producing showers and storms in western and central Ohio earlier on. Now, the air mass will be be cold enough, I should say, eventually to support a few snowflakes. Not expecting any accumulation out of this, but there'll be some flurries here and there, and perhaps you might run into a stray flurry heading out the door tomorrow morning. But aside from the clouds and sunny breaks on Friday, the thing you'll notice most of all is the wind, especially as we get into the afternoon. It'll gust up to 25 or 30 or even 35 here locally. Wind advisories are out for northwest Ohio, where the winds are probably going to be stronger on the order of 40 to 45, close to 50 miles per hour. In fact, it's going to stay pretty blustery into the day on Saturday. Now, this will be a much different wind direction and impact on Saturday. These wind gusts of 20 to 25 on Saturday will be accompanied by temperatures in the 20s, creating wind chills, mostly in the teens by Saturday afternoon. This is a big change coming our way. So the wind chill will drop into the teens by lunchtime on Saturday. It's going to stay that way through the overnight hours and into early Sunday morning. Otherwise, clouds, some sunny breaks on our Friday. A couple of rain showers then Friday evening in advance of this strong cold front. In the wake of the front, a few flurries in the mix on Saturday. But boy, what a lousy start to the month of March. I mean, it's going to feel like the middle of winter with those wind chills in the 20s. It'll be a calmer day on Sunday as that low pushes away and high pressure nudges in from the west, but this will be a cold day. Despite some, fairly strong early March sunshine on Sunday, we'll be hard-pressed to see the upper 20s before the day is through. Yesterday I mentioned, or talked about a little bit towards the end of the video, this midweek system that's likely to bring us a surge of warmth, some gusty winds, some showers as well. And I do think there will be a severe weather component with this, not here locally necessarily, but concern is growing for a pretty decent outbreak of severe weather on Tuesday across the lower Mississippi Valley. And by Tuesday night and Wednesday, that severe weather risk may translate eastward into the Carolinas and parts of the Gulf Coast region. Around here, some claps of thunder perhaps Tuesday night and parts of Wednesday, but overall the severe weather risk locally looks pretty minor. But wow, what a roller coaster ride. We took our Wednesday high temperature forecast up to 60 after spending the weekend in the 20s. We turn the corner Monday. We're looking for something around 60 on Wednesday, and then we go the other direction. That's another strong cold front heading our way Wednesday night. We'll go from 60 to lower 30s in just probably 12 hours. We may actually spend Thursday afternoon with temperatures tailing back through the 20s, and we could be talking about wind chills once again. So, March is oftentimes like this. This roller coaster ride really starts the very first day of the month with this big cool down coming on Saturday. And I think this kind of turbulent pattern will be with us through about the first 10 days of the month. From about March 10th onwards, I think it'll be more consistently mild with fewer harsh cold snaps like we're going to see this weekend, and it looks like for the last couple of days of next week. That'll do it for me on this Thursday evening edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, and I will see you back here on Friday.